I'm just using one of these strips here, okay? Do you want to, Sean, do you want to mute everybody?
I am.
Oh, you are? What?
What are you doing?
I'm getting ready. We're doing crabs. Okay, so we're going to start, everybody.
If anybody has questions, just raise your hand,
Yes.
and I will unmute you, and then you guys can ask you guys can ask away. But it's $2 per question.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So, and you can send your money directly to me, Sean, at the South.
Woo-hoo!
$2 each, right, Mel's dad? $2. Perfect.
Okay, so we are going to get started. So what I'm going to do is with my strip, I'm going to divide my piece into 2 pieces, okay? It's okay if one's a little bit bigger than the other. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to have one big bulb. Barbara, you want to do it as well?
Yeah,
Yeah, and you're going to break it into 2 pieces, Barbara. Dennis, this is ready. And then I'm going to break one of those pieces into 2 more pieces, okay?
There.
Perfect. One of them, I'm gonna break into 2 pieces, okay? And then the other one, I'm going to break into 8 pieces.
What?
Yes. There we go. And then I'm gonna roll them all into balls, okay? So you should have 8 little balls, 1 large ball, and then 2 medium-sized balls, okay?
And what's this for?
We're making crabs. And you can take it home, Barbara.
How are you going to take it home?
Or you'll just bring it home in the van. Okay, here, look. This is your,
Which kind of brand we're going to use?
we'll talk about it later, okay, Barbara? We won't worry about it right now.
Which brand?
Okay. You want to roll these, Barbara, into balls?
Yeah.
Here. Maybe Steven can help you here. Okay, so while we roll these, I still gotta roll mine. I'm gonna give you a couple facts about crabs, okay?
Okay.
Crabs are very old and they showed up during the Jurassic period around 200 million years ago. So around the time that dinosaurs were living, crabs were also alive. And dinosaurs didn't survive the period of extinction, but crabs did, and here they are still today.
They're smaller?
Some of them are big and some of them are small. The biggest crab, actually, it's called the Japanese spider crab, and it's 12 feet between its claws. So between these front claws here, it's 12 feet, so it's huge. I would be terrified about running into that in the ocean.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it'd be scary, wouldn't it? So another thing, crabs have a hard exoskeleton that protects them. So they have this hard shell, nice,
A
on the
skeleton.
outside. Yeah, an exoskeleton, and it protects them. And with their shells, as crabs grow, their shells don't grow with them. So what happens is that when a crab starts to grow too big under its shell, the shell cracks, and the crab will back out of its shell.
How do you do that?
It'll shed its shell.
Shed.
How do you do that?
Almost like a snake.
Kind of, yeah, a little bit. Just in a different way, but yeah.
How do you do
Instead of
shell?
getting rid of its skin, it gets rid of its shell, yeah,
Yeah,
How do you do that? Is this...
as it grows. You're right.
they
Okay.
should.
Yeah. So now that we have all of our pieces here, I'm going to take the big ball and I'm going to flatten it, okay? This is going to be the body of our crab. So just a flat circle. There you go.
Right.
There you go, Barbara. Nice. Okay. So
This
now,
one, no?
what? No, not yet. Soon though.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay, so now we have its body. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the legs. So there's gonna be 4 on each side, okay? And crabs actually have 10 legs. But the first set are their claws.
I can't
And
draw
those are
any
the ones
claws.
right
So
in
you
front,
need the medium ball?
right here. These are their claws, but altogether they have 10 legs. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm rolling these 8 little balls into, well, I'm just rolling them out and then I'm pointing one end of them, okay?
There, see, look.
Perfect, Barbara. So I'm pointing one end.
Help me, please.
You can do it, you're doing good.
No,
Keep going.
how you make claws?
And we're not gonna do the claws yet. We'll do the claws right away though. Okay, so we're gonna roll 8 of these out, okay? And then just make the tip a little bit pointy.
I can't do it.
You're doing good.
I can't do that, no. It's too big.
Okay. So have you guys ever heard of the crab walk?
No.
So crabs walk and swim sideways. So anytime a crab moves, instead of walking forwards or backwards, it only moves sideways. Does everything sideways. Some of them can move forward, but for the most part, almost all crabs will walk and swim sideways. That's kind of
Can you do it?
interesting. Me?
Yeah.
The crab walk? I think you just kind of get on, I don't know. You sit down and you
Like
just move
walk
side to
back.
side. And you just
Or
walk
just
side to
walk
side.
backwards.
Okay, so I've got 4 of these right now. I don't know about you guys.
See, I'm just looking at tips now.
Yeah, yours are looking good. So another thing is that crabs eat both meat and plants, so they're omnivores.
What kind of meat did they eat?
I'm not sure.
There you
Probably things like
Yeah.
shrimp and I'm not sure. I didn't look that
They
one up.
don't eat people, no?
No, they don't eat people. You don't have to worry about a crab eating you in the ocean, Barbara. Don't
A
worry.
shark?
Shark?
What?
Possibly.
Sharks?
I don't think the chances of getting attacked by a shark are very low though. So,
go. Sharks don't eat people.
yes. And they don't mean to.
They do mean
So-
to.
Where is them?
What?
They do mean to. They just don't mean for it to be you.
Well, they think that you're a seal. They're like, oh, look, there's a seal. And then they take a bite into and they hit your bone and they're like, yeah, that's not what I thought it was. And then they swim away.
They're like humans.
So another fact is that female crabs, they only remain pregnant for 2 weeks. And then they lay between 1,000 and 2,000 eggs. So
Tom,
insane.
Tom's got a question. 1 second, Tom.
Oh, go ahead, Tom.
How many balls do you need? I have like 11 for one, and then how do you turn them into legs?
Okay, so I have 8 for the legs. And then there's the body. And then there's the 2 more. So yes, 11 balls, you're right. And then for the legs, I just took one of the balls and I flattened it out, rolled it and flattened it. And then the little tip of it, I just pointed the tip a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Try to see if it works.
And then we'll just wait for everybody here. How are you guys doing? Who's got their 8 legs? Anybody? Mel's got her 8 legs? Melissa, what about you? Derek, you got your 8 legs? Allie?
I can't do
We'll
it.
just wait. I'm in no rush. You've got plenty of time. But I've got more crab facts. So some crabs can actually naturally shed their limbs. And it'll take about a year for them to grow back. So if a crab's in a fight and it's being attacked, let's say one of its legs is being attacked, it can actually shed that leg. It'll just make that leg fall off and then it can escape. And then in about a year's time, it can grow that leg back, which is kind of cool.
John is joining us now.
Nice. Hey, John. So we've already done a few things, but I can catch you up a little bit, okay? So we're making clay crabs today, John. So I took one of these, one of the bars, and I broke it into 2 pieces. One of them was the body, okay? And then the other half, I broke into 2 balls and then 8 little ones.
I can't do it.
No, you're doing good. It's okay, Barbara. And if we need to, we can go back and do stuff when the video's over too, or when the Zoom is over. Okay, so I'm gonna start adding my legs. So you do 4 on one side, and then 4 on the other. So another thing about crabs. So when crabs communicate with each other, they do it by drumming or they wave their pinchers.
Ooh.
So they'll wave their pinchers at each other. See that? Or they'll just drum on the ground, so that's kind of cool. Except I don't think I've ever seen Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob drumming, or I guess I've seen him waving his pinchers, but. Okay, so I've got my 8 attached there, kind of looks like a spider. Speaking of spiders, crabs are sometimes called ocean spiders because they
Yeah.
look kind of like spiders a little bit.
Do it too.
Great, Barbara, looks good.
That's not for the eyes, no?
No, we'll use this one for the eyes. You can start making your eyes already if you're ahead of us.
What kind of eyes?
Yeah, big ones. Okay, so I'm just gonna add my legs. I'm gonna make sure that they're attached nicely.
There, that's okay. See, look,
Perfect.
that's okay.
Yes.
What's going to do with those?
With what?
Those red ones.
Oh, you can just leave those ones. Or we're gonna make the pinchers with those ones. Okay, so here we go. Funny, like a spider over there.
How do you make pictures? Help me, please.
Okay, one sec, Barbara. We're not there yet, but then we'll make those together. So another thing while we wait for you guys is that crabs can use their claws for a few different things. So they can use them to crush things. They can use them like scissors
Yeah.
for cutting, but they can also use their claws like chopsticks for picking up food.
Interesting.
So they can use their claws for a bunch of different things.
I'll just get
They can be delicate with their claws. They can be, you know, aggressive, I guess, with their claws. Kind of cool.
what kind of, I'm not going to use black.
You can use black. You can use them for little pupils of the eyes. How's it going, guys? Do you have your legs attached yet? Let's see some thumbs ups or thumbs downs. Perfect. Mel's got them. Tom's got them. Melissa might need a little bit of time. Derek's got them. Maybe we'll just wait for Melissa to catch up. And Kaylee. What about you, Allie? Is that a thumbs up? Perfect. Nice. Oh. What about you, Melissa? How's it going there? John's looking excited. I think he's caught up. Okay, so we'll go on to the next stage. So what I forgot to mention from the start was that for the pinchers, I used a butter knife, but you don't have to. I'll just do it without a butter knife.
Where's mine?
Where are your 2 little balls? So, why do I have extra?
This one's mine, this one.
Oh, these are yours. I was like, why do I have extra clay? Okay, so with the other 2 balls, you're gonna flatten one of them. Okay. And I'm gonna turn it into like this. Okay. Make a shape like this. Because then I'm gonna kind of curve it.
Help me, please.
One sec, Barbara. Let me just show the camera and then. So I'm gonna. This is kind of hard. I'm sorry, guys. So I'm trying to show how to make claws. See, I kind of just made it look like that. Like a mitten.
A mitten?
Yeah.
Almost a Sean.
This doesn't look like Sean.
It's not huge enough to be shown.
So it looks kind of like a mitten, I guess. Sorry, it was a little bit hard to shape. Do you guys see that? Or like a U, like an uneven U, like a backwards J.
You're just confusing everybody.
I know. I'm not very
Backwards
good at
G.
describing things sometimes. So we're gonna make those. Or the easy way to do it, which is what I did originally, was you just cut down the middle of a ball. And then you've got a claw pretty much. That was the other way that I did it earlier. But since you guys don't have a butter knife handy, we'll all struggle together and make it without. Okay, so there's my kind of J looking shape here.
Hmm?
There's some rough claws. Okay. So here we go. How's it coming, guys? I know I didn't do a very good job of explaining that there. But how's it turning out? You got him? Kind of?
Two.
Nice.
Use it for
Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's good. So you'll make two of those. His pinchers.
Get him cool.
I know it's kind of cold in here, hey? You have a
How's
sweater,
it going,
Barbara?
Derek?
No, I have
Oh, Derek's.
I have a coat.
You have a coat?
Yes.
You can grab it if you're cold. Go ahead. So while we wait for you guys to make those, so what I did after was I attached them. I'll attach them and then we'll wait and then we'll do the eyes together, okay? Once everybody has their claws attached.
It's not even named and attached to them.
What?
It's not even named and attached to them. They're so cute.
Wah, 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 wah. There we go. I would not want to get pinched by these bad boys.
It'll hurt.
It would hurt. Okay, so go ahead and show me yours when you guys are done. Look at this is what I've got so far here.
Wow.
Two.
Unreal.
Wouldn't want to be
Looking
pinched
good,
by
Derek.
that guy.
Two.
Cool.
Two.
There we go. Nice. Looks good, Dennis. There we go.
Oh, dang it.
Okay. So, while you guys attach those, I'll give you some more fun crab facts. So there's a crab called the Sally Lightfoot, and it's the most colorful in the world. It's red, orange, yellow, and white. I wonder who named it. This one is my favorite fact about crabs, actually. So, crabs live in more different places than any other sea animal. So they're found in almost anywhere in the ocean, but they're also found in smoking volcanic vents thousands of feet below the surface.
No way.
And they can live under ice in Antarctica.
Diverse.
So insane. And one type of crab even lives on land and climbs trees. Unbelievable.
Help
Yeah.
me, please.
So insane.
Crazy, eh, Derek?
That's how you do it.
Nice.
I'm done already.
Yeah, looks good. I'll show the camera.
You made a crab, Steve.
All right, guys, let's see your crabs so far, and then we'll do the eyes. Nice. Oh, Mel's crab's looking really good. I like it. Who else? Allie, I love it too. Derek, Tom, they're coming along really nice.
None of your guys' crabs look happy. They all look really crabby.
Crabby? Sean.
Sean. This is Dennis's crab here. He's showing you guys so you can see. Showing off his work.
Yeah, it's nothing like going to a crab's garden and seeing all those crabbages.
And this is Barbara's crab.
Crabstables.
Looks great.
Fruit and crabstables.
Okay, so now we're gonna do the eyeballs. So I'm just taking 2 white balls. And then I'm just sticking them on the body. Okay.
Where? Where on the body?
There we go. See his eyeballs? And then I'm taking a little bit of black and I'm making 2 little black balls and I'm just gonna stick them on the eyeballs. Okay.
Help me, please.
You did good. Look, you finished yours.
Here.
Okay, let's see what you guys have got here. There we go. Just gonna give a couple more crab facts while we wait.
So what?
Crab facts. Crabs make up 1/5 of all creatures that are caught from bodies of water around the world. So when fishermen go fishing, 1/5 of all the stuff that's caught in the nets is crabs. And crabs are very high in vitamin B12. And eating just 1 or 2 to 3 ounces of crab a day you'll get your B vitamins for the day.
And also, don't forget that crabs don't like to share, you guys. They can be very shellfish.
Survival dictates.
Right, Tom? Shellfish.
Yeah.
Can we mute Sean, please? Just
Right
kidding.
Shellfish.
Just kidding.
Come on, somebody.
And then what I did with my legs here was I kind of just like bent them a little bit so my crab looks like he's walking. Okay, so now I'll show you what
Nice,
the
Derek.
crab walk
Look at
looks like.
Derek.
You should just tell him to pinch it.
Nice, Derek, that looks good. Tom, I love yours too. You see how I just bent the legs a little bit too? So it looks like he's walking? You can do that too.
Good job.
Nice, those look great. Those
Kaylee,
look
got
great,
a
Derek.
question?
Ooh, Mel, I love yours.
Go ahead, Kaylee.
Look at that. He looks really good.
Can I put it in here now? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's your question?
Nice, Allie, it looks good. You guys all have great crabs. I love them.
Kaylee's gonna ask you.
Oh, sorry, Kaylee, sorry. Let's see, Kaylee.
Right here.
So-
Well, they're a work in progress.
If you do need to go back, though, the video will be on YouTube as well for you to watch.
Mel, that's a good one.
Okay, do you remember how I talked about the crab walk? How crabs walk side to side? So when a crab walks, it literally will just move like this. It'll move like this along everywhere it goes. Side to side to side. And here's my crabs communicating with each other, just doing some pinching and some waving. There they are. Ah, I broke his pincher. Let's see. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed learning about crabs today and making crabs. If you have any other recommendations of animals that you'd like to make for Animal Kingdom, just let me know. And maybe we can do that next week.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I'm going to pass you over to Sean. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Mel.